I just got through filming the intro to our 4th of July collaboration. And while I was at it and while the camera was up, I thought I'd show you my haul. Okay. But first, never ever go grocery shopping hungry. That's what happened to me. I was hungry. I was starving. And some of the stuff isn't even in here, but I thought I'd show you this, okay? This is Good Health veggie straws. Now, you know, you expect like off brands or something. This is not an off brand. This is everywhere, everywhere. And I've had them before and they are delicious. I was hungry, so when I saw her with these, guess what I did? Yep, I got out of line and I got 2. Guess what I'm gonna eat when I'm done with this video? Yeah, this. Now, I got these last time and I got them again. They are the Columbia egg noodles. I tried them. I loved them. They had the right tooth to them, you know. They didn't overcook. They didn't stick together in a big glob. They had real bite to them. So I'm gonna get these from now on. I like making that, oh, I can't remember, paprikash. I love making paprikash and I like it with broad egg noodles. Ta-da! Okay, so you can be hungry and you could be hungry. But I was hungry and I got these. Got excited. I said, yum, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, they're horrible. Wait, I can't eat them. So, no, not having this one. Okay, now it is taking all of my self-control to stop from eating this. Yeah, I have decided that I'm gonna do a taste challenge. Which is it? Crunch and Munch or Fiddle Faddle? Which one do you choose? I think I know which one I like the best, but do I really? I don't know. So I'm gonna get the hubby, I'm gonna get the young man in my household because it's for science, right? It's for science. We're gonna see if you're a crunch or a fiddle. That'll just be something fun to do, right? That doesn't hurt anything. I love my little bags. Okay, for the house, I got me some Brillo Basics. Now, I got the other ones last week, and they were just reusable wipes. The problem was they're very good, but they're white. Okay. I have mistaken them for paper towels and I want to throw them in the trash can. So from now on, I got to get the one that has some kind of pattern on it. So I'll know it's not a wet paper towel. Reusable. It's reusable. So I think these will be just as good. And then I needed some more of these, but I got the different one this time. I got the 100 count. So they're a penny a piece for disposable gloves. And now, has anybody heard of Da Boss Ella? I discovered her channel the other morning and I don't know why. And she turned me on to this. And I rushed to the Dollar Tree to see if we had it in mine. It is a Delicates wash bag and I got 2 of them. Obviously they're for delicates, right? Look at this, for $1. Oh my God, look at that, for $1. So you put your unmentionables right in here and they don't, you know, the straps and things, they don't get in anyway, but also for your bathing suits. I finally got my microfibers again. I got some more microfibers, masking tape for painting. You know, your paper down that you're going to paint on, like your watercoloring paper, but also it becomes part of your texture art. So I saw that and I thought, oh my gosh, I can get masking tape for $1. Also, I got this for the 4th of July. Gonna hang that out in my front lawn. And I intend on hanging this with it. Look, this on there, look at that. They're wind chimes. Festive. Look at that. And I have something to hang it on in the back of my house, so I might just hang all 3 of them. Speaking of 4th of July, I wanted to show you this. I got this, but it's a package of 3. I used it in my DIY just last night, but I thought you might like to see that. That's 3 for $1. The hats. I got the hats. I did, again, get more red. You know why I got the red, right? I told you before, right? Here, they're showing you it's for a mesh wreath, a flag mesh wreath. I have a lot extra. I went and got more because they just keep stocking it. So of course I'm gonna buy it, but that's for Christmas. You know I'm gonna do a massive Christmas wreath, right? Also, guys, it's gonna be Christmas in July. I intend on doing a bunch of Christmas stuff for you in July, so look forward to that. We're gonna be doing some Christmas DIYs in July. Look what I got. I told you I have some people coming over for dinner, not this weekend, but next weekend. And I had to get a color scheme other than the green. Now I have the green, but that's for personal use. That's for our household. But I thought this would be great for entertaining because it's just before 4th of July. So they'll be coming over and it'll be kind of a 4th of July, you know, festivities, even though it's not. And that'll just be perfect because Dollar Tree went and changed all the decor, excuse me. And look what I got. Look. Is that the coolest? Okay. Anyway, the problem with this is I want to cut the butterflies out. See those? Aren't they pretty? The problem is, you know, it's a beautiful bag, but I'm going to want to cut out the butterflies. They're just too pretty. And then I found, okay, remember I told you I've really been lucky. One more unicorn found, and that is the fragrance booster. Fragrance booster. I have been looking all over the place for this. I want to see what the big deal is. I did stop and smell it, and it smells clean. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Look what I got. I got hairspray. This is for my DIY. It's a sealant. Like when you're doing acrylic painting or chalk painting or something like that you want to set. And this, I use Head & Shoulders Dry Scalp when I wash my hair, because like in the summer I wash my hair sometimes twice a day, and that's not good for your scalp. So I always use Dry Scalp formula, and I smelt this and it smelt pretty darn good. Oh yeah, smells really good. Yes. And I want to thank Tisha from Couponing Forever. She's the one who turned me on to this, and it became an instant unicorn. Is going to be a painting. This is going to be the base for a painting that I'm going to do. Painting. There's hearts. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. Can you see that? What it's supposed to look like? Anyway, it's a heart with a hummingbird, and then it has some flowers, some roses to back it up. It's just gorgeous. But it's not so much the flowers that I bought it for, it's the color palette. I just love that color palette, and that's what I'm going to use that for. And oh, to die for. Look at this. I am telling you, that is amazing. That is amazing. I'm not sure what that's going to be, but you got to admit, that is amazing. Never too little to dream. There it goes. You're never too little to dream. Take time to do what makes your soul happy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I think that's one of the last ones. But I don't know, you can't see the detail, but there is gorgeous detail on that. And it just turned me on to wanting to buy more, and I ended up seeing this. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure why I got it. I'm not sure. This one. Look, guys. Is that adorable? Oh my gosh. I was at the Dollar Tree the day before yesterday. Or was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. And I saw it again and I thought, did I get that? Because I'm not sure, because I really, really like this. So now that I've hauled it, then I'll know. I won't forget. This one I didn't get. Now this is for the Mother's Day. It's kind of a leftover from Mother's Day. And it says, Mom, you bring sunshine to my life. And I am actually going to paint over that. I am going to make a mixed media wall hanging out of that. And they had another one like this. I got excited when I saw these. And you might wonder why. Now you can't see what this one is. See? Look at that beautiful stencil. Minimum $4, okay? A good stencil, $4. That's a stencil for $1. You'll never find a stencil for $1. That's exactly what I'm going to use that for. Okay. And then I got one of these. I've been in search of this, and of course I found it. Did you see what it is? I'm sorry. It's an organizing case. Not sure, but I have these as well. The deco tape. These. That's kind of a washi. And I got some more washi tape. These are so that you can color yourself. But Jane Davenport is an artist that I've been following. Oops. And this is what you can do with this. If you do any kind of art journaling, you can actually use this because, oh, look at that. It has a, oh wow, it has a liner. I didn't know that. So you can take this and you can, if you do art journaling, you can put this down the center of your art journal to protect it, to keep the paint from seeping in to the other pages. And you put it down the center and you just kind of, you know, line it, and kaboom-die, you have protected your art journal. I think these fit in here. I think, yep. Oh look, they fit. Look, oh my gosh, now I have to go find some more. I hate when that happens. I also got for some balloons. Now again, that is not for what you think. It's not for 4th of July. It's actually for some art projects that I'm gonna do. I got some more graphite pencils. I needed some more of those. I really, really love them. I gave the set I had to my son. And look, it's a generic Sharpie. It's by Jot, so it should be pretty good. It says permanent marker, but we all know that's a Sharpie. And I got a bunch of markers. And these are the double-sided. One is a fine line nib and the other is a broad line nib. Now, I don't know if it's going to be as good, but it's for art journaling anyway. So it's just going to get all painty and yucky anyway. So, you know, yucky is a technical term. That's that. And then I got some more washi. See that? There's times when I just won't touch washi. I don't need it. I talk myself out of it. I have too much. And then I see this. This is the purple polka dot, which who can say no to purple polka dot? But even better is there's this very classy, I think, I love this in any print. It's a black and white pencil of roses. Anyway, and then I got one of these. I'm a sucker for a sticker. There you go. This one, oh, excuse me. This one is a pirate. Yeah, it's all pirates. I think it's a double of the same thing, but I'm glad for that because I'm going to be making cards. I have mermaids. And of course, I found more. These are the ballerina. And these are underwater 3D puffy stickers. Probably go with my mermaids because they are not 3D. So, you know, you want to have different textures and you want to have motion stickers. Now, I'm going to make that into a card for my grandson, but I'm not going to stick it down. I'm just going to put it in there for him. And these guys, can you see them? You can color these any color you want. Let's say you have a, you know, a purple background, but you don't have any purple embellishments. Hello, these are pure white. You can color them the color of your need. These are games, magnetic, and I believe they're for in the car because, yeah, you can carry it and it's a zipper pouch, right? The kids can play this in the car. I'll play those with my son. I think that'll be a lot of fun. But my grandson, he does a lot of driving, so that would be fun. We've played that game. They just put snakes instead of you know what, so that's pretty cool. $1. And oh, I knew I got 3D pirate stickers, so I can use the non-3D ones to augment this, especially since I'm planning a big card. This I saw when I first walked in the door. Look, Little Susie Zoo. Now, those of you may be familiar with Little Susie. I think it's a Canadian company, but it's a coloring book. But I like to color with the new watercolor pencils. You know, you stick these pencils in water and suddenly you have paint. This one is for me to kind of practice with drawing faces. But look at that, it's couture. Color couture. Again, you know how you just kind of want something, but you keep saying, nah, I don't need that, nah, I don't need that, nah, I don't need that. I needed this. Look, you know that's my color, right? But listen, it's glass. It's not plastic. Look, you can even use it without this. This is just like when you go somewhere, you know, and you don't want to spill it in the car. I'm so excited. I know I'm being silly. I wanted this. I really, really wanted this, but I put it in my cart and I put it back. Left the store. Put it in my cart, put it back, left the store. But then I remembered we do have friends coming over, and it's red. I don't have the white, but I got the blue. See? See? Isn't that cool? I know. I've lost my mind. I smelled this. It's White Rain soap. Look. Right now, I used to use soft soap. You know, they were the soap bars. You know, is that what they call those? They call these bars, yeah. I used to get soap bars by Soft Soap. And a couple of years ago, they just stopped making it. I want my soft soap, but I don't have it, so I have to. I like this. I have been in search of a soap. I will let you know if this is it, but this is White Rain. You know, it's an old company, and usually it's generic, but oh my gosh, that smells good. Speaking of which, this summer, look what I got. Because the plastic ones did so well. Now, these are a little bit kind of scary because they're a little thin here, but they've got a really good handle. I needed a new slotted spoon, but more importantly, I need new spatulas. And like I said, I don't like the thinness here, but I'll let you know how it works. And I'm planning on kind of bending it because it needs to be bent. You see, it's kind of straight. Oh, and I got one of these. I'm going to let you know. Again, same situation. I get it, I put it back. I get it, I put it back. And I was going to get 3, and then I got 2. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to get 1. I'm going to see if it actually is all that this thing says it does. I don't know. Have you guys used that? I love this one. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see me being Audrey Hepburn right there? And I like the one here where, you know, you put it over, you know, just run and go, as if I can just run and go. He's right down below them. Isn't that cool? Cool. I am going to be all patriotic out. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to put them in my, I'm going to redo my, the vase outside my, my garage door. Remember that? Where I put the trellis? That's got to be redone. And I got me some of these. Remember, I have the tote. I have the patriotic tote. Now I'm going to have the patriotic slippers to match just when I'm going to run off to Walmart, you know. I'm going to have this on, and I'm going to have this on, and I'm just going to be all ready to go, and I'll be drinking out of this. Yay! I'm so trendy, right? This one it's the on canvas for the wall art. Now this one is nautical, and it had a partner, so I thought I can do a mixed media for both with different elements, right? Same print, different elements. Let's do this together. I can't wait. This is so many projects, but this weekend, I think, you know, it's Father's Day weekend. I'm gonna let my husband just rest and do nothing. My son and I will do the yard. We're not gonna make him do any of that. And I'm gonna paint with this. Again, it's the one I've been dancing around. I gotta see if I can do anything with it, but guys, can you say no? Really? No, I can't say no. Okay. Housekeeping, trash bags. This time I got the one with 18. I had been buying the one with 10, but I don't really need the big ones. I just need a smaller one, and these are kitchen bags. They're still 13 gallon, but I'm sure they're gonna be smaller than the ones that I had, but hey, it's like I bought 2 for 1. Decoupage. Decoupage in this beautiful flag. What do you say, guys? What do you say? I think that's going to be great for the 4th of July, and that is going to be something I'm going to do. Anyway, this is the glue dots, and 36 for $1. I don't know how that compares to the ones at Michael's, but I'm going to do the math, and you can betcha if it's better, that's going to be not the last one that I buy. This is my last but not least. This is LA Colors, and this is Bold Eyes. Now, it's a small palette. It's really thin, right? It's not really like it's some really, you know, cool thing, but I got the full exposure, dazzling and smoky warm, and there's 2 others, but I wasn't going to get those. They were going to be a repeat of what I already have, but I thought I'd try it. I have been so curious about LA Colors because that's really the only, besides Sassy and Chic, it's really the only one that I have exposure to at my Dollar Trees. They don't carry any other brands. So I'm gonna just, you know, try because it's time for some new ones. I mean, I have Morphe. Have you guys tried Morphe palettes? Oh my gosh, they're beautiful, but they're a little strong. I need more of a daytime, everyday kind of thing. Well, they're a little powdery. They're a little powdery. Does anybody use these? Oh, yeah, they're really strong though. That pigment is really good, but it might be a little bit too dark. And I figured if I didn't like it, I can either give it to my granddaughter or my daughter. My daughter might like it. You never know. Oh, that's not bad. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But guys, as usual, that's it for me. You know, I've only been doing my hauls once a week, and I apologize that I really haven't been on very much. I've just been having a lot of different issues in one way, one direction or another, 2 and 3 things to do at a time. No excuses. I've been loving the vlog, but it's been, you know, kind of hit and miss because of technology problems. But until then, please accept me as I am. I'm a little bit on the cuckoo crazy side, I know, and I don't mean that to be cutesy tootsy. Trust me, because it is for real. The struggle is real, okay? So until next time, maybe I'll be a little more organized. You guys have a great weekend. Enjoy your Father's Day weekend, and I will talk to you later. And remember, keep that color there because it'll make everything better, and smile while you're doing it because it'll make you happy. Okay? Bye, guys.